I first met James Suen sometime around 1972, 73. Jim Suen, or Dr. Suen, spent 6 or 8 weeks with me, and he had a lot of fun, I had a lot of fun, and I picked up very early that this guy was going places. I had no idea that he would evolve into the world's premier head and neck cancer surgeon, but we go back a long ways. Fortunately, the benefit of UAMS in Arkansas, he was academically inclined and chose, as you know, to return to UAMS, and everything else is history. Pat and I had considered doing something of a meaningful nature for UAMS for a good number of years, but you get busy, you're raising your family, and the decades just slip by. Initially, we founded the Patrician J. Floyd Kyser professorship 2 years, give or take a few months ago, but we always had the option, and I always intended at some time to move that professorship up to a chair level. But when James Suen, when I received by great surprise his email communique that he was sometime this year was stepping down as the chairman of the department, not retiring, he made that not implicitly but explicitly clear that he was not retiring. A light bulb came on in my brain that if we're going to make this move, we need to make the move from the professorship up to a chair, which is by far, as Dr. Ron's alluded to many times, the most outstanding way to honor an academician on the med school level.
The gift from Dr. and Mrs. Kyser that created this endowment is really something that's wonderful for our department. It's going towards education. Education is something that we spend lots of time doing with residents, medical students, and future doctors. Anyway, it's very important for our faculty. This endowment that Dr. and Mrs. Kyser established will help support some of our educational efforts and will be forever. And it's also important to UAMS because it helps relieve some of the funding that the College of Medicine has to produce to help our educational efforts as well.
I had the pleasure of serving on the UAMS Foundation Board for 9 years. I had so much fun, and it passed so quickly, almost a decade. It gave me the opportunity to meet a lot of people from around the state that have done a lot for this med school. I've heard of their names, but I would have never had the opportunity to meet them in person, establish dialogue. Some of them are very, very successful people. They taught me how to be better at being a philanthropist, or at least start out on a serious philanthropy program. When UAMS gave me, Floyd Kyser, a chance to study medicine, have a lot of fun, and make a fair living. Secondly, and equally important, several decades or 2 decades later, they gave my 2 sons, Dr. Stephen Kyser and Dr. Greg Kyser, they were given an opportunity to study medicine. So I've always had a good feeling towards UAMS for that, and felt, in this case, a financial obligation.